Hello, welcome to another episode of the Hayes Hustle Podcast. It is me, your host, the trap trainer, Coach Hayes himself. Thank you for joining us. I would love if you would take the time to like, to share, to comment, and please subscribe. Enjoy this next episode. Thank you. Welcome to another episode of the Hayes Hustle Podcast. It's Monday. It's me, your trap trainer, Coach Hayes. I'm with you again, starting off your week. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, getting rolling. Whenever you're listening to this, maybe it's at nighttime. So whenever you listen, hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Let's get it popping, man. I am very excited to get today's show going. Long weekend, frustrating weekend. I hope you didn't have a frustrating weekend, because I did. Frustrating, but also found some joy. You got to find joy when there's frustration too. So, but I did suffer some frustrating times. Holy moly. It was, one of those weekends. It was a big weekend. See me representing Sac State. My daughter had games all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like I reported to you on Friday when I was trying to get down in California and mess around and miss my flight on Saturday. And couldn't get down there. On the day they swept Iowa. Can you believe this? Big school, they swept Iowa. My baby had a fantastic game. I was screaming at the TV, but I missed my 11:30 flight. Would have got me there about 1. I'd have had time to go, eat, chill out, get into the hotel, and go see her play at 7. And then I missed that flight, and I wouldn't be able to get there till 7:30 or so, or something like that. So it just messed up everything. I was so mad, just so mad, but had to try to recover, because something like that, you get pissed off and you make everybody in the house uncomfortable because your energy's off, and my energy was off for a while. I know it was, so I apologize for anybody who came into contact with me on Saturday, because I'm sure I was not in a good mood. I did not want to be in Oregon. I wanted to be watching that game in California, in Sacramento, being a crazy volleyball dad. That is what was on my mind. So, but it's on me. I was waffling in between of, do I go? Do I, this weekend, next weekend? There's a lot of season, but I want to show her how much I really care and how much I want to be there. And on top of that, I'm a crazy ass fan, so I want to be there. So, but frustrated, so frustrated. Oh my God, just and then you got to think about it. I had canceled all my sessions, in my training business. I canceled all the sessions I was supposed to work, which is an expensive ass day if you cancel a day of sessions. And I had canceled that. And once I figured out I wasn't going to California, I had to flip the switch. Like quick. All right, like literally text everybody. I'm staying. Never mind, I'm here. I'm gonna pick a couple of different weekends. I'm gonna get out of here. But I was just so frustrated that I had to flip the switch back, and then get back in hustle mode and get the money up. So, yesterday was a busy day. Plus my daughter played, so I wanted to hurry up, hustle home after I got done working all morning and afternoon to see her play. They end up in the championship against Cal Poly. And I don't know, I think they might have, a little fatigued from whooping on Iowa, because they smacked Iowa really good. And you know how it go. You 2 up, you just get through beating the big school. And Iowa swept Cal Poly. We swept Iowa. So, you never know. So, but either way it goes, it was in the championship. They lost in the championship to Cal Poly. And that's a great start to the season, though. Get to the championship, you already beat up, one of the Power 5 school, Power Conference 5 schools. You beat them. My daughter was hitting against my daughter's 6'6", She was going against a girl 6'7", a middle 6'7" at Iowa. Holy crap! Them big schools got those girls that are just giant. Me and my daughter Kavina, we was watching Hawaii and Oregon play last night, and just like all the Oregon girls were 6'5", 6'3", 6'6". I was like, holy crap, these girls are giant, all skillful, all just something to see, man, something to see. But anyway, frustrated. I was frustrated. I really was. But it is what it is. You gotta be able to flush it. What can I say? You gotta be able to flush it and move on And so I've already told myself, okay, if I miss those times, I'm just gonna make it up by going and seeing her at a different time. And of course, she got senior night this year. We're gonna fly down there for that as a family, but I want to go about 5 or 6 more times just by myself. Just me going to Cali, like, pew. My wife don't want to do all that rocking and rolling, but I'll go down there to see my daughter and come back home the same day. So that's what I'm rocking in. So I just had to get that off my chest. It was very frustrating, very frustrating. But anyway, I got to see her play. She had to play 3 games, won 2, lost 1. So it was fantastic seeing her back in action, because this might be her last year. She could play one more year after this, but it's really up to her, and she's kind of leaning on this being her last one, maybe. So I want to get down there and see her as much as possible. Plus, see her when she come back here. Maybe when she go to some of the different states too. Like I really want to make a big effort to see her. I've been building my business and going through these ups and downs while she's in college. Like the worst time, I was hoping I'd be done with all this stuff, and you have this mindset in your mind that it will be perfect by the time I get my daughter to college, so I could just spend all the time just in college. And I haven't been able to get it perfect like that, not yet. So I'm still working my ass off. So I got this year, and even if it ain't perfect, I'm gonna make it happen. So that's what I'm on, baby. That's what I'm on. I ain't gonna fuck around. I'm on it. So daddy duty, crazy volleyball dad. Put it in full gear. So today's show, our Monday mindset, our make a move Monday, big show Monday, the starting line Monday, starting to get it rolling, is brought to you by Hayes Sports Performance. My number one job is turning potential into performance. That's what this is all about. Hopefully I give you some information that you can devour, regurgitate, and then get out in the world and don't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to equip you with the mental willpower, because my first name is Will. Get that? Willpower. I want to equip you with the mental willpower to make your dreams happen, man. To turn your pain into gain. Okay? To make you stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating and make it happen. Procrastination, that's one of the biggest things, man. That's one of the biggest things. Procrastination is one of the biggest things. Hey, sports performance. Make it happen. No more excuses. Turn your potential into performance. If you need help with that, give me a holler. 971-400-8351. Check out my Instagram at OTA_Team Hayes. At OTA as an off-season training academy. That's my OG network. That's what my business used to formerly called OTA Sports. We still got a little leg of that going on. OTA_Team Hayes. Check us out on Instagram. Post up training every day. Just training every day. It's just training 7 days a week. Training. Trying to take Sunday off. The Lord said, take Sunday off. So I'm trying. I feel guilty when I work on Sunday. But you know how I go. Like right now, in this building phase, you got to go. You got to go get it. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go get it. So, also today's episode brought to you by Temptation Air Freshener. Personalizing your ride experience. So you can get in there and see what you want to see. I got a personalized air freshener in my car that says Trap. and it's on the house. It's a trap house, right? Like I love my air freshener. It goes perfectly with my black Range Rover. I love it, and it just matches everything. It's nice that you ain't got to just get a green tree, a red tree, or whatever. You can get something that's particular to your lifestyle. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So that's what we're trying to bring is some lifestyle type of air freshener, something that says what you stand for. Everything now is about personalizing and being what you stand for. So why not make your something that you have to see every day, something that you have to smell every day, something that represents you because it's in your car, it's in your personal space. If it's in your personal space, it should represent you. This is going to be great. You can have a picture of your wife, of your husband, of your kids, of a great experience that you don't want to forget. Ultrasound. You got a baby on the way. You get to look at that every day and look at the ultrasound until that baby's born. Then swap it out for a brand new picture of the baby. Then swap it out for a year-old baby, you know what I'm saying, or a family picture. Literally, you can have different ones however you want. So, and plus, we're going to have different categories like sports and hip-hop and rock and country. And so just different type of flavor. So everything have their own categories like music, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be sweet. Motivational, so we have quotes on there, you know. So it's coming. Of course, we're going to have our own Hayes Hustle podcast line. It's going to be sweet, and we'll have our, look forward to it, baby. We coming up with all type of, I love fruit, so we'll have some great fusion flavors in there along with our actual podcast air freshener. So with our logo on there. So be looking out for that. It's coming. It's coming. So yes, those are our two sponsors for today. Big shout out to our sponsors. I love that we have, we're already making a little bit of money. We're making a little bit of movement. And this is because we've been consistent and we love the process. I love the process. I love leading. I love guiding, and I'm learning how to do this better and better as we go. That's really the key. That's really the key. Now, the big key is how much game can I give you for free? How much can I help you level up? How much can the stuff I tell you help level you up? And the proof is in the pudding. I give it out. You need to try it out. If I give it out, you try it out and see if it helps you out. Let's do that. Don't just say, man, I ain't listen to that ain't gonna work. Some people just listen to the shit and it's because they want to get through an hour of work. Do that. Cool. Do that. Start your day. Do it however you want to do it, but then try it. Try it. Try to execute it. Like everybody listens. Everybody goes on Instagram, listens to shit, listens to that. But it's what you choose to follow through on is what you actually will see the results of. So I can't tell you how much stuff I'm sure you listen to a day on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on all these different platforms. But how much of this shit do you actually follow through, or how much of this shit do you actually go try, or you just go, oh man, like that's good. I like listening to that. You know what I mean? Like you just consume, but nothing's actually helping you out. That's just like eating empty calories. That's like eating empty calories. It's not no nutrition in it whatsoever, and it's not helping you whatsoever. So it'd be nice to watch something entertaining, but also feed the shit out of you. Feed your brain. Okay, just like you feed your body, you can have something tasty, but it also has protein in it. Also has you got that vitamins in it. You gotta have it. Minerals in it. You gotta have it. But you can eat something over here that fill you up, and it ain't got shit in there. It just fills you up. You gotta come on. It don't even make no sense. Okay, so that just want to put it out there. Okay, so one thing I want to get on today, Make a Move Monday, about that mindset, okay, is, we make excuses because I find myself doing this all the time. There is no time in the day. How can you find time in the day? And if you don't have what you want, if you're not where you need to be, you need to go off of unconventional hours. You need to change your hours. I want to give you that game. I want to give you that level up. Let's talk about it. I want to give you that level up. You have to create more time in the day. God gave you 24 hours. That's all He gonna give you. So something else got to become less important. So you have to elevate something to be important, and something has to be less important. That's the way it goes. You have to sacrifice something. Something has to sacrifice. I choose to sacrifice sleep. My family get a lot of me, right? I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking kids here and there, grocery shopping, all that kind of stuff. My business, my gift, I should say, my gift is my business. What I do for a living, and podcasts and what I love to do. I think it all comes from God. I give it everything I got. I try to give it everything I got. So it takes a lot out of me. Training, running the business, doing the social media, being a dad, going to the games, watching the games, taking them to practice, doing the training of the kids, my own kids, not my work. Cutting the grass, taking care of the puppies, doing all that kind of stuff. How do you have more time in the day? So I've always found that making sleep less important and gaining me a couple more hours at night is important. I want to give you an example. I probably said this before on here, but it's kind of like I got split jobs. Like, I'm an entrepreneur. I get up and I have to be in father time most of the mode, taking kids to school, doing stuff like that. So I'm not even clocked into work. I'm clocked into daddy time. And then after the kids get to school, then I come home, then it's clock into work. Maybe, sometime get a breakfast, but most of the time goes clock right into work, come home. Now what I should be doing is come home, eat and work out, or work out and eat, I should say, which is what I'm going to kind of turn into this year. Instead of trying to find time to work out, make it a priority. Work out and eat. That's what's up. Work out and eat. After work out and eat, start doing a little working. Check some messages, check some emails. Respond. Jump on a little social media. Respond, post some shit up. I always got shit to post from the previous night. I need to start posting that shit at nighttime before I go to bed. So that's another thing I'm trying to change. But there's still other marketing stuff I have to post on social media. Get done with all that kind of stuff. Confirm appointments, email for other appointments, stuff like that. Get that stuff done. Got to feed the puppies. Take the puppies out. Play with them. Get them in. Usually got an appointment rolling up. Either a phone appointment. This is about midday. I got a phone appointment. Got to hit the bank. Do some banking. If it's in the summer, I'm already starting training at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I'm going, maybe go to the bank at noon. All this stuff's kind of tracked a little differently. Go get my kids I take Kainoa in the summertime, take them to practice at 2, the latter part of the summer. It was 9 or 7 at the first part of the summer. So it just 7 to 10 or, so you got to stop your day and be a dad, even if you're going, right? Even if you hustling, you got to stop and take care of your stuff. Right now it's 2 to 6. So I take them to practice at 1:30. Come back home. My daughter's here. Got to make her lunch. Jump off the lunch, go right back to work, have a couple more clients, 2-3 clients. I jump off the 2-3 clients. It's probably about 5 o'clock. My wife go pick my son up from practice. This is in the summer. I go pick my daughter up from school. She get off at 4. Get back home. I usually have a 6 o'clock appointment to finish off the night. I cook dinner before the 6 o'clock appointment. From 5 to 6, cook dinner. Once dinner is done, 6 o'clock, I run out to the appointment. My family usually eats while I'm cooking dinner. While I'm working. I get done with that. I come back in, say what's up to my wife, eat dinner. Spend some time with her, spend some time with the kids. Try to sit down, watch a little TV, and be a normal dad for a sec. For a little bit, check in with everybody, do all of our normal stuff, laughing, talking shit about whatever. Slowly but surely, my son, his girl coming where they got they shit to do. They in the backyard swimming or, I have a fire or they go to their rooms or whatever. I take a look at the news a little bit. Take a look at some of my fishing shows, some of those other little shows. I probably get an hour of TV in, and I've ate dinner. And I'm gonna tell you what usually happens now. I'll watch TV for about an hour or two, and I'll fall asleep. Honestly, from about 11 till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I wake up, go use the bathroom or something, and now I'm up doing social media and recording my podcast and working on it's a whole different shift for me from 1 o'clock to about 5 o'clock in the morning. Then when I took that little nap, that was like a day for me. That little 2 hour. I don't try to fall asleep. I'm eating and my body finally eats something and it's like, okay, you need to go to bed to recharge. I don't even try. I'll be looking at TV and they say, and I wake up and I'm like, fuck, what time is it? 1 o'clock? I was like, fuck. Or maybe it's 12:30. Maybe it's 2:30. If it's 2:30, I don't go to bed till 6. I'm up. Time to record. Time to go. Fuck, why did I fall asleep? Like, I'm mad at myself for falling asleep. I wanted to get the shit done early so I can go to sleep at 3. But it didn't happen. So if I fell asleep, I say, fuck it. I just adjust in. My clock is different. I have to have a different clock. So then I just work right there. I just want to show you how the hustle go. So I'm always trying to find time. So that time has to come at between 1 and 5 in the morning. I used to give you a Power update. I love that show, Power. But I ain't watched it in a week or so because I've been on my motherfucking grind. So I don't got time to watch it. I want to actually be able to enjoy it and look at it, but I don't have time. But if I end up taking that little nap, I'm up podcast. I can't justify stopping my business to watch that shit. I love the show. And if I get like a day off or something, I really try to get me an hour in or so. But even when I watch it, it's at 3 a.m. It's after I've already did all my other shit. And maybe I knocked off early. I got everything done. Let me get a couple hours in or an hour of power in, right? Because I've got my shit done. It's 4 in the morning. I'm going to go to bed at 5 and start this whole process over. Just showing you how I do it. Just want to show you how I do it, okay? Just want to show you how I do it. Just, you got to find more time in the day. Okay. So, no excuses. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. Okay. That's how you turn potential into performance. That's how you turn potential into performance. That's how you do it. No excuses. You get going. That's what today's episode's all about. The no excuses. And what people really care about is no excuses. It's getting it done. For example, and this is hard. Like, you hear all the time people like, man, this happened. I was going to do this. People have great intentions on doing things, but then life happens. Life happens all the time. Things happen all the time, and it gets in your way. And you have the best of intentions. You want to do this for people. I want to show up. I wanted to go and see my daughter play. Me having to call her and tell her, hey, I missed my flight. That pales in comparison to me say, hey, what if I'd have called and said, hey, this was hard to get there. I missed my flight, but I'm on my way. I'll be there. Her heart would have been filled. You calling and saying, hey, I'm sorry. Nobody cares about that shit in life. And I'm just telling you the real deal. In real life, people care about You get rewarded for doing the hard shit. Nobody cares if you can, if especially if you don't get it done. If you don't get it done, you just don't get it done. People, you are rewarded and looked at in a different light. You are looked at in a different light if you can do shit through adversity. What do I mean? If you're an NBA player, son, and you make it to the NBA, nobody's gonna question that. People think you deserve it, and and love you and all that kind of stuff. But if you one of these cats that you see these stories coming from Africa, and he dribbling and dragging a chain and running from a lion and doing all this kind of shit, and he make it. Oh shit! Now you want this nigga to win. You want this motherfucker to win. That's how it goes. The more you have to go through. So if you tell us, listen, man, son, I was gonna make it to your game, but traffic was so bad, and I took the other route, and I got stuck in this, and I'm sorry I missed the game. Hey, yeah, it's all cool. It's cool that. But if you like, man, I did this. I took the other way. I ran down this way. That shit was tough. I even got stopped by the damn cops. I got stopped by the cops, but I still made it at halftime, and I see your game. What that tells the person is, holy shit, he did everything possible. Make a Move Monday is about mindset. It's about mindset. Nobody. So you tell an employer, if unfortunately I don't have a job, but if you're one of the people that have a job and you need to be on time, and you're coming to work telling them, hey, I tried to, but my water didn't work, and none of that doesn't change the fact that the job wants you to be there on time. No matter what your fucking excuse is. No matter what the excuse is. Right? People celebrate you for saying, hey, my power got turned off. The bus was late. I fucking ran my ass off. I'm here 5 minutes early, like you said, or I'm at the meeting on time. Oh, that's how you get the job. That's how you get the promotion. That's how you get the praise. You see that, like I said, you see people in sports like, man, he made it. He came out of a small town. It wasn't nothing there. And he worked his ass off and he ran the vacant buildings and he was coming through. Then you like, man, that person's getting praised because he went through the shit. You cannot get to it unless you go through it. What is your go through? What is your go through? What are you willing to go through? So when I tell you I'm off of, I do this off of very little sleep, how I had to lose my business, how I had to lose my home, how we had, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. How God took it all from me, and I felt like I was losing my mind, and I didn't know how my family was looking at me sideways, not really sideways, but like, we trust you to get it done, and we not getting it done. So what we gonna do? Like, we was actually making great money during the pandemic. It was just a big dispute between me and my business partner, and it put us in a bad situation. And me sticking to my guns, meaning meant us losing. Me sticking to my guns, me sticking to my values, my core values, meant us losing a business, meant us losing a house. You know what I'm saying? And what I didn't know was, if you stick to your values, if you stick to your gift, if you stick to God, He'll provide it without a problem. Right again. It's just a test. That shit is just a test. Straight up, just a test. He tested me and I passed, bro, because I wasn't going nowhere. I continued to believe. I continued to work. Continue to believe. Continue to blow. People don't care about your excuses. You get celebrated when you do the hard shit. When you keep on believing when you have no reason to believe. When they take it away from you and you go, nope, I'm going to keep on going. I'm just telling you what God values. When everything in the world says, don't believe it, don't do it, it's stupid, don't, and you go, no, I believe I'm gonna keep doing it like this because this is what I believe. Because I can believe it without seeing it. It don't need to make sense. It don't need to look right. I don't need to see it to believe it. You got what I'm saying? That's why you get rewarded, because you have faith. People don't care about excuses. Make it happen. Mindset Monday. Make a notion of making things happen. Execute. Don't just listen to shit and, oh, that's a great idea. Oh my God, he did it like that. I could do that. You're doing all this talking, but you ain't doing no walking. Walk it like you talk it. Big, 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 big slogan. Love that from the Migos. Okay, like you know what I'm saying? Like the way you walk and the way you talk match. And if it don't, that's why usually people have anxiety and depression, because they talk a big ass game, but they walk is lame. Right? It don't match up. It don't match up. When that shit match up, you see motherfuckers blasting off. But when it don't match up, you can't sink, so you can rise. You got to be able to sink, baby. Sink as in synchronize, not sink as in drop. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Monday, man. Free game Monday. Free game. We coming, man. Give me free game. Let's go. Monday, let's make it happen. It's Mindset Monday. Nobody gives a fuck about your excuses. Let's get up and make it happen. If I can do it coming from nothing, if I can do it coming from a single parent, if I can do it with my mama having me at 16 and my brother at 14, my mama being on drugs, my daddy being a drug dealer. If I can make it, you can make it. If I can make it, you can make it. Right? If my, friends getting murdered and family getting murdered and sent to the pen and, dropping out of college. And if I can make it, you can make it. If I can make it, you can make it. Barely got out of high school. Just depressed, just going through shit. Weighed 400 pounds. Now I'm 200 now. But weighed 400 pounds. I was overweight. I was depressed. I was turned into a hustler. Just lost my way. Everything my father wanted me not to be, I became. Only to rise again. Only to shed that shit and become who I'm really supposed to be. Life is about peaks and valleys, man. Nobody gives a fuck about your excuses. Get through it. Get through it if you want to go to it. If you want to get to it. If you want to get to it, you got to go through it. Let's go. Let's go. Monday morning motivation for your ass. Get off your ass and make it happen. No excuses. Nobody gives a fuck about, I was going to get down there to fill out the application, but my bike caught a flat. Or the bus. I missed the bus. They come every 15 minutes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, get a ride. Go online, fill out an application online. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do what you have to do, so one day you can do what you want to do. No excuses. If you don't do it today, do it tomorrow. There's no timeline. Do it. You don't need nobody's permission to be great. Monday morning motivation. Monday morning mindset. Let's go. Make a move Monday. This is the stuff you need to be able to make a move. Your mind needs to be right. You got to be able to make a move. You got to have, if you don't got your mindset right, you're not going to make a move. You ain't going nowhere. I keep on hitting the mic. God dang. Let's get the mic away a little bit. Stop eating the microphone. Then you won't be hitting the mic. That's what's up. Just want to get at you on this Monday, man. I'm hoping that you start your Monday off correct. Started off, you're on the starting line, everybody. I'm slacking. I haven't even got my list started for the day, but I'm going to get my list started when I get off the cast today. There's some things that I pushed forward at the end of the week last week that I was able to make happen. I had a couple of meetings at the end of the week. I had one with a lawyer that we talked about the nonprofit. I had another meeting with a county rep about the nonprofits, and she kind of sent me in a way of some networking and some elbow rubbing I got to do. So now I got to make there's a different strategy to the nonprofit game that I got to follow up with, make the phone calls. I got a couple connections that I have that I was told some great information, so I got to follow that up. Continue pushing buttons. Look at the marketing plan for the training business. Look at, right? Like, there's a whole lot of different things I got to do to make sure my stuff is pushing forward. So Monday is going to be the day. I'm going to make the list to make all the stuff I need to make happen. Then I'm going to make another list of things I need to do to make those things happen. And I'm going to start freaking doing them and just checking off the list. Make a move Monday, man. Mindset, motivation, but most of all, you gotta have a plan to action. Then once you have a plan to action, you gotta get busy, make the action happen. It don't just happen. Ain't none of these people out here rich and just got it. Bro, they had to work to get it. And even if they do got it, they got to work to keep it. They got to work to keep it because everybody trying to get money. Everybody trying to take money. Everybody trying to get, you know what I'm saying? So if they got it, somebody trying to get it from them. Somebody trying to charge them, whether it's for their houses, for their livings, for their kids. Anybody got money, somebody trying to get them. So they had to work hard to keep money, bro. Believe me. I'm working my ass off to keep what I got. Right? Like, but it ain't really about me making money. It's about me just being valuable. As long as I'm valuable, I get paid. So I just make myself valuable. How valuable can I be to you? I'm trying to give you free game right now. How valuable can I be to you? That's my whole strategy, is being valuable to you, spreading love. Spreading love, being value. Why would you ever want to throw away, or, it would always be valuable to you if it's valuable to you and you love it. And you don't want to get rid of it. So that's what my whole focus is, to stay valuable and to become more attractive by becoming more valuable. And then you attract things to you. You attract great things. You attract clients. You attract opportunities. You attract not really money, right? But that comes with money because it costs money to train. It costs money to collaborate. It costs money to do that stuff. So making yourself attractive brings it to you. So that's what I focus on. Make a move Monday. Just want to give you some mindset, give you some jewels for the day. Let's get the day started. Let's get that starting line. Let's get down in the stance. Let's get ready for them to pop off that gun so we can take off and start running. Remember, you cannot win if you're not in your lane. Make sure you're in your lane. Make sure you're not doing what your buddy wants to do. Make sure we're not focusing too much on to the left or to the right, or we're not going to keep our game tight. Make sure you're in your lane, because only if you're in your lane can you win. Big game coming from Big Hayes on Monday with the starting line. I hope to see you tomorrow on Tuesday on Real Talk Tuesday with Coach Hayes. We're talking recruiting. We're talking real talk. We're talking testimony. We're coming at you. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. Today was short and sweet, but it's a little bit of love to start your week. So that's all it is. It's not to be able to hold you all damn day. Okay. So, hey, get off of this thing. Get busy. Don't spend your whole day listening to podcasts. Now you got mine done. You can start getting busy. Okay. Just use this as the starting line to go get busy. Okay. So please please share, please comment, and most of all, please subscribe and tell others. All right. I love you. Have a fantastic day. This is